Test. It was working. Hello? Alright. It wasn't muted. You guys just weren't able to hear me. It's because that we were living in a different dimension and I was actually an illusion the whole time. Ohapuchi everyone! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome back to my stream. My name is Ohapuchi #1 Javu, Adult, and Futurable. Nice to meet you. Only the pure of heart will hear it. Exactly. It's because your heart is not pure enough. That's why you can't hear what I was saying. If you guys have pure heart, like a heart of the maiden, definitely. So that's because you guys were impure heart. I have a confession, everyone. I am really hungry right now, and I'm currently air frying some fish tenders. So I would like to ask permission to eat. It's not like I'm asking you permission. It's more like I'm just telling you guys. I'm just telling you guys that I want to eat. That's all. I have fish. And I have rice. I have rice and I have fish. So you might hear me munch because I'm hungry and I just got back like an hour ago and I was supposed to eat, but then I got distracted with doom scrolling on Twitter. So that's why I was so distracted. It wasn't fish and chips, it's more like fish and rice. It's not that I don't like fish and chips, it's more like I just want to eat rice today. Because I didn't eat rice today. I ate noodles yesterday. And then I ate bread this morning. And then my Asian soul was craving some rice. So I have to eat rice. It's the #1 rule of being Asian is that if you haven't eaten rice in a while, there's going to be a voice inside your head that tells you, go eat rice. That's it. How are you guys though? How are you? I hope that you guys are doing well. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hello. I'm good. Rice and fish, so basically pechalele. It's not pechalele, it's different kind of fish. I don't know what kind of fish it is, but it's a battered fish, like a deep fried fish. It's kind of like a fish and chips, but I'm substituting chips with rice. Kind of tired of feeling better now. That's great. I was tired as well, like working a whole day, but I'm feeling better now. Alright, I'm going to grab the food. Give me a moment. Give me a momentos. Hold. have returned. Hello. Sorry if you guys are going to hear me. Oops. Wait, hold on. I apologize in advance if you guys are going to hear me chewing food. It might not be pleasant, but it is what it is. Hello. Welcome to the kitchen crew, my kitsuna. Welcome to Bonaparte. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, everyone. Also, I want to tell you guys something. Hold on, I'm eating. So, yesterday we made brownies, right? And then I brought brownies to work today. And then everyone said that it's really good. They were like, oh, you can definitely sell this. And I'm like, stop it. Because they're complimenting. This is really good and they keep eating more of the brownies. And I feel happy because everyone likes it. They say it's really good. So I'm happy. I mean, it's made by me. Of course it's gonna be good. I'm just going to write it. Just in case. Please excuse the noises. Sure. I don't know what to. I want to like make more desserts or like something that I can bring to work. Because you know, like if I make something complicated or too wet, like let's say I bring cake to work, I feel like it's going to be hard. Because if I'm bringing food to work, I want it to be simple. As in something that everyone can just, like a finger food kind of thing. Like everyone can just grab without needing to cut it first or scoop it first. I just want to bring food that is easy for everyone to grab and go. And also, yeah, I need to bring something that can last for a few days as well outside of the fridge. Because I do have fridge at work, but I just don't want it to be in the fridge. Peanut butter squares. Hold on, let me see. I made cookies before. I don't think it's a common thing in Australia. They have like this that right there. Like a rocky road. It's kind of like a chocolate bar, but it's filled with nougats, marshmallow, peanuts. It's called like road block, I think. Rocky road. So it's kind of like a nougat, kind of with chocolate. I've never eaten peanut butter squares before. I feel like it's not common here. A red ladder. Why a red ladder? What is it? Indian Is wet lado an Indian recipe? I've never seen this cuisine before. Lemon square. I was thinking about that, but there was this one girl at work. She does not like fruits in her desserts. So basically she just doesn't like strawberry cakes or lemon fudge or anything with fruit. Like, she doesn't like it. That's why I kind of like, I don't want to bring fruit desserts to it. No, she doesn't like banana bread. Wait, I'm chewing right now. I don't like raisins as well, so I will not make desserts with raisins because I don't even like raisins. I would crush a box of raisins. Why? I mean, I get it if you eat raisins with something else. Like let's say you eat oatmeal with raisins, I would understand that. But why would you eat raisins by itself? Doesn't it taste sour? Candy? Yeah, alright, I kinda get it. Similar vibe. Do you guys like raisins? Is there any raisin lover or raisin hater? Sour raisin, nice, but I don't like it when they put it in sourdough. Like bread, you don't like raisin bread? I like raisins, but I like dates more. Dates is pretty nice. I don't really eat dates that often, but there was one time that I tried dates. It was pretty good. I do enjoy the sweet. So there's this bread. Oh my god. I need to tell you guys. So there's this bread that I bought. I think it's called rugby bread or something. Hold on, let me see. Rugby bread. It's shaped like rugby, like football. Not American football. Like, hold on. like an American football bread. So it's kind of like a big bread, right? And it has like this little chocolate inside, which I thought was chocolate chip, but turns out it was raisins. And then I remember trying to eat the bread while picking out the raisins, and there was a lot of raisins, so I tried to eat the bread, but then I gave up halfway because I couldn't get rid of all the raisins. But then recently I heard that they actually changed the recipe, so now that they are using chocolate chips instead of raisins. Maybe because it's not good. Maybe because nobody would actually buy it if it's raisins. Now they changed it to chocolate chips now. I haven't bought it in a while, but I think they changed the recipe because it sucks if it's raisins, so that's why. I legit thought it was Saturday until I saw the stream title. I feel like it's still Saturday for like some people, maybe. It's a Sunday night for me though. I don't know if it's like still Saturday for you. I think raisins is good in certain... I don't mind eating raisins with granola bars, because it adds like textures, because granola or oats, because they're pretty crispy, like crunchy, like hard. I feel like if you put raisins in like oatmeal or granola, it will add texture. Like when you bite into it, it's like crispy, but also there's like some kind of chewiness in it. So I think in some places like raisins can be good, but I don't think I would eat raisins by itself. I just don't like the taste, that's all. Hello, good morning. It's actually already evening for me, but good morning for people who are celebrating morning. Good afternoon for people who are still celebrating afternoon. And good evening for everyone who is in evening right now. I think granola is... I'm not sure actually. Granola, what is I think it's a combination of also it's a mixture, basically a mixture of oats, nuts, seeds, and sweeteners. So basically it's a mix of oats and other things. Yeah, it's a mix of grains, basically like oats, nuts, seeds, dried fruit. It's all called granola. 5:30 a.m. Wow, that's early in the morning. Good morning. Why are you so early in the morning? You would never catch me be awake at 5:30. Well, good morning. Top of the hat to ya. Why are you guys up early in the morning? What are you guys doing? Are you guys going to work? Wait, what day is it? Is it still Sunday? Isn't it still Sunday for you guys? Are you guys working on Sunday? You're working. Are you watching me at work? Hello, hello. Please excuse me if I reply to your chat a bit late. I'm chewing food in the middle of conversation, so if I reply to your chat pretty slowly, please excuse me. I am eating right now. Sunday morning for me, and I woke up over an hour ago with a headache and took my migraine meds and went back to bed. Oh, that's the worst. Nobody, I've been there. I think last month when I was sick, it was really hard for me to sleep. And when I managed to sleep, I woke up every like few hours. It was so bad. I hope that you get well soon. Just rest. Don't stare at the screen too much. Try to rest your eyes as well. Please get well soon. And don't forget to drink water. I'm up early because I was sad. I couldn't catch you during the week because of work. Oh shoot. See, that's why I kind of want to like have a variation of the hour. If I'm not working during the day, I might be able to stream in the afternoon. But only if I'm not working during the day though. Also, today we have to decide for the schedule. We have to decide the schedule for next week. Did you guys, can you guys guess what I bought for spring sale? Can anyone guess? It's a series of games that I've wanted to play for a long time, and I finally managed to buy it this time. I have mentioned this schedule. I don't know how to say it. Schedule. Okay, I'm kind of full. I'm gonna set the food aside for a little bit. Let me see, hold on. Hold on. No, I say series of game. It's not a gacha. It's oh, wait, why is it not working? Why is my camera broke? Camera broke. Okay, there you go. I need to look at my work schedule as well. Hello, hello. It's been forever. I know, because I haven't streamed in forever. I have played Zero Escape. I have played Zero Escape. I have played Attorney. So okay, hold on a second. The British pronunciation is schedule. The American is schedule. 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 I'm just going to say whatever I want to say. Schedule. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't have to be very accurate about it. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So I know that I can't stream tomorrow because I am going out with my friends. I will be eating Chinese food with my friends. That's why I can't stream tomorrow. So tomorrow, no stream. And then Tuesday, I'm free. So I am actually free the whole day. So we might be able to stream in the afternoon for me. So maybe some people, they can catch me at that time. What do I call my Chinese friend? I don't have a Chinese friend yet, but I will think about it. As always, Sunday is always a free talk, I think, and then Friday. Sweet key. What is sweet key? Is it like a... What is sweet key? Is it a turtle or a... Is it turtle? Isn't Sweetie turtle? Sweetie. Okay, I will tell you guys what I have bought in the spring sale. I have bought Kingdom Hearts. I will play it this week. By this week, I mean Saturday. Hearts. And then I want to play, maybe Tuesday we'll play wait, I did mention, I did. And I want to play it, so we'll play it next week. And then, what else can I do? I remember now you were a big Disney girly. What do you mean? When did I say that I am a big Disney girly? I mean, I like Disney. Will I say I'm a big Disney girly? Not really. Like, I like it a normal amount. Do I like Disney? Yes. Do I love it? It's alright. I mean, I do enjoy Disneyland. Maybe I do like Disney. I don't know. I enjoy it, I guess. maybe we can play Shadow first again, and then Anfield on Thursday, and then Thursday I would say no stream because I'm working until late night. And then Wednesday, Gacha Slop Games stream. Oh well, you guys can recommend me what game to play. Power Wash Simulator? Do I don't have that game. I don't have a Power Wash Simulator. Dig a hole? Oh, maybe I should try. Okay, I haven't tried this one, and I really want to try it. It's wait, what did I say? Wait, hold on, let me see. We can have another Zatsu midway catch up. No. I mean, I always no. I'll think about it. Holocure. I am never that big fan of I don't know. I'm just never, how do I say it, like is this gonna be controversial if I say like I don't want to show myself being a fan of other VTubers, like bigger VTubers at least. Like I support my friends, that's a different thing though. Like I don't want to show that I am a fan of another VTuber, and honestly I am not. Like I actually don't have an Oshi in any big VTuber companies. That's normal. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for validating my feelings. Because to be fair, I started becoming a VTuber way before like VTuber wave. So it's like I started not because I was a fan of VTuber, but I started because I was just curious, and then I applied to like a VTuber company, and I didn't know how big it was back then. And then I got accepted, and I was like, oh cool. So back then, like I don't have an Oshi at all. I don't even know. Like I mean, I do have like people that, oh yeah, that's cool. Like I know some VTubers, but it's not that I'm a big fan or anything. And then yeah, that's really like, I don't know, because I don't know anything about VTubers at all. I literally don't know how big like my previous company was. So then I realized like, oh shoot, like this is big. So I'm like, oh yeah, alright, cool. So yeah, technically I don't have Oshi at all. If That makes sense. I support my friends, but I don't have like, and I don't want to actually. And I don't know. Did you have done any streaming back then before joining? I streamed to my friends in Facebook. The most streaming that I have done is basically I'm bored and then I stream my gameplay to like my inner circle friends. That's it. Yeah. And it wasn't even a proper stream. It was very laggy and I don't think I had a microphone back then, so it was just me playing a game without saying anything. So yeah. Because OG. I've been streaming for a long time. Kinda cool. You were in the same agency with some of my VTubers. Wow, isn't that crazy? And back then it was kind of like funny because then I would know that my real life friends is like a fan of like some of the VTubers, and in my mind I'm like, I talk to these people every day. Like it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Now, what is this here if you just want to stream to your friends? Oh yeah, 100%. You can just hop in Discord and then just stream to your friends. But back then, Discord wasn't really a thing. Well, it was a thing, but I don't think we have streaming yet. No, I don't think so. I don't think we have streaming back then in Discord. So I can't really stream in Discord. I have to stream into Facebook. Well, I think there was a phase where Skype was not really popular anymore. I mean, we already used Discord back then. And then, like, okay, so back then we already had Discord, but I think at that time, Discord didn't have live streaming, I think. Would I ever go back to Facebook streaming? Absolutely not. It was terrible. First, there was block TV and private streaming services that were junk. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so I'll think about it. Maybe like cozy game. I don't know, cozy game. Or like, I actually want to get back to like an ongoing project in a way, like not an ongoing project, but it's more like a weekly, like for example, let's say like my cooking stream. Like I kind of want to make it like a weekly. Well, I can just make it now actually. Why not? Let's make it Friday though. Let's make cooking stream Friday, and then Wednesday we'll play Shadow Force. Done! What the hell is block TV? Okay, that's too far. I've never even heard about block TV. Block TV is a live streaming service into. Oh my god! Wait, have I ever told you guys this? About my internship. Have I ever told you guys this before? But there was a time where I had an internship and it was pretty dodgy. Yeah. No, I have not. Not no. Wait, no, I don't think not the agency. Not the agency. That dating one? What? No, model agency. No. Wait. What kind of story did I tell you? No. Wait, what do you mean by dating? Dating what? What? No. No. It was a design internship. A graphic design internship. You felt better concerned for the girls? What? What? Why did I forget about it? Hold on. Okay, so basically there was a time where I kind of want to improve my portfolio, especially in graphic design, right? Because graphic design is my passion. So I applied to a lot of internship, and then I finally landed an interview in the internship, right? For like a for a company. I wouldn't say a company, but it's like a startup company, and they didn't really pay. It's not a paid internship. Basically, I was working with no pay, but I was like, you know what, whatever, right? It's just that I just want like something to improve for my portfolio. It was an app, yes. I have to design an app, and it was weird because so working for exposure, exactly. Things were hard. Things are still hard though. Okay, so the first I wouldn't say red flag, it's more like an yellow flag was they so it was a guy. It's kind of like an old white man. Old white man, am I right? So he was like, okay, let's meet up in this place, right? He gave me like an address, and I was like, oh yeah, sure. But the location was in the pretty business, like it's a really business district, like totally every buildings there probably are offices, so I wasn't really worried at all. It wasn't like a dodgy place or anything because I know that that location was like a business district. So when he told me to meet up over there, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense because it's a business district, right? So I went there to the I still use train, so I rode train, and then he was like, okay, I will meet you in this place, right? So I went there, and then he brought me not to an office, but it's more like a working, like a co-working space. So it's, you know, like the place, like it's a building where you can rent out like the rooms. So you can, like, you know, work together or like maybe working for yourself. I'm not sure if it's like free or not. I think it's free. I think it's the government. It's government provided working space, right? And then, oh, I think I have told you guys this before. Okay, it's okay. Maybe some people haven't heard about this story, right? And then it was like a normal interview. He was saying that he wanted to make an app for like a streaming, well, not really streaming, but it's more like an idols and fans. Was it streaming? I kind of forgot. Maybe it was streaming or not, I forgot. But anyway, he wanted to make an app where you can meet with your idols, as in not idol like celebrity. It's more like a oshi, in like meet your local, like not like an idol as in like K-pop idol or something, but it's more like internet famous idols, I guess. Yes, idol and fans could play and talk, exactly. And at first I was like, ah, sure, okay, yeah. But in my head, when the interview was finished and he told me that he would like to work with me, I was like, yeah, cool. Anyway, when I went back home, like on the way home, I was like, that is scary, because imagine like you're a girl and then you become like an internet famous, and then like some fans would like to meet you, and then they would like to. So basically, the premise of this app or service is basically, if you're a fan and then you pay money, you can basically ask like your idol to do something with you. So let's say like maybe your fan want to like meet you or like want to call you, and then if they pay you money, it's basically like an OnlyFans. It's like an OnlyFans, but less adult, like less NSFW. It's more kind of like PG, but it has a similar vibe with OnlyFans. So basically, he wants to make an app to bridge like the idol and the fans, right? I mean, yeah, sure, it's with consent. It's with consent, of course. Like it's not like there's an agency that dictates like you have to meet up with your fan. No, it's more like an indie idol. Like for example, me. I decide that okay, if my fan pays me like this much money, I will have a date with you, like we go out together, something like that. But that's what I want. So it's not like someone telling me like, hey, someone paid you $500, you have to go out with that person. No, it's what I decide. So it's kind of like consent from two parties, but it's still scary in my head, right? It's random idol, damn it. Why did you have to put it that way? But anyway, in my head I was like, hey, it's internship, like that app might or may not have happened. All I do is just deciding the app, right? And then I started working there every week with, so it's not just me. I thought that when he said that there's a design team, I was expecting like, oh, I'm going to be working in an office with like a team. No, we are at the office is non-existent. The office is no, there is no offices. So every week I have to go to this co-working space, and then I work with these two other girls. And the funny thing is, I'm an Asian girl, and it's funny because the other two girls, they're also Asian. So I'm like, so I remember, I think one of the girls, she is Korean and the other girl was Chinese. So I'm like, is this a coincidence? Like, why does he only hire Asian girls? So I'm like, maybe does this have something to do with the app that he's going to make? Is he going to exploit the Asian? Because you know, like, I think he has this vision where in Asia it's very common to have these kind of services, right? Meanwhile, in the Western, it's not really common to have like an idol culture, kinda, in a way. So he kind of want to pander towards the Asian. So I was theorizing that maybe that's the reason why he is hiring the Asian girls. Did he reach out or did you find us? I did find a startup. I was browsing like job agents, like website. Kano Kari app. Yeah, but it's not just going on a date though. It's kind of like a social media, but so it's basically a social media, but for idols and fans. So yeah. But so he didn't pay us anything during the internship. It was like I think 3 months of internship, and he didn't pay us anything, which is like fine because at the end of the day it's just for a portfolio, right? And the workload wasn't that crazy. However, at the end of the internship he paid us a meal, so and a glass of beer. So yeah. Have I been played? Yes. I have been played, but it was unpaid. That's okay. I got free meal. And a beer. Nah, yeah, I put that place in my CV, of course. Like, come on, I wasted my 3 months, and of course I have to put that in my CV. But the thing is, at first, like, did you stay in touch with her? No, I think the Korean girl, she went back to Korea because she got a job in Korea. I am not sure about the Chinese girl. I think she's still here, but I didn't keep in touch with them, so that's why. The funny thing is, before I decide to take the job, I tried googling the company name, right? It didn't really come up. So I was like extra suspicious. I told my sister and my brother-in-law about this, like, hey, I'm going to go for an interview in this place. It is kind of dodgy, but I want to try going nonetheless. So keep that in mind. If I've gone missing, please just let me know that I'm going this place. I did tell my family members that before I go for the interview. Yeah, because I was thinking like maybe that business was a startup, so maybe they didn't really have an office yet, which is kind of common, I guess. You know, like there's like some business that they don't really have like a permanent office yet. So I was like, you know what, maybe they are just like a startup. Did I background check the viral? I did. I couldn't find anything. And he had a really common white name, so I couldn't really do like a thorough research because it's I can't say the name, but it's something like Michael Smith or something. That was the name literally, but it was similar. Not that name, because I don't want to tell you guys the name, but the vibe is very similar to that, like a Michael Smith kind of thing. So it's really hard to do a research. John White. It's not a dating app though. It's not a dating app because it's still an idol. It's still an idol and a fan. It's not like a dating app kinda. He looks like a Dave. He is not Dave, but his face looks like a Dave. So yeah. So that was the story of my internship. I feel like another internship that I have done. I got paid for this one though. This one, I think I got paid like, I'm going to translate this to USD. Okay, so there was a time that I did an internship. I got paid $60 a month, or 1 million rupiah a month for internship. And I had to drive there, so probably I spent that money on petrol anyway. But this place is actually legit. It has a website. This one's legit though. Like, it has an actual office. So no, it was in Indonesia. It was in Indonesia. It was a legit place, so it's not dojero. But still, like, after my internship, he was offering me if I want to work there permanently, and then I was like, yeah, but I don't want to be paid like $60 only. And he was like, okay, what about $100? And I'm like, absolutely not. So I stopped working there because he was offering me like, do you want like a full-time job? And I'm like, okay. Oh, it's not a full-time job, more like a part-time job kinda. Because I was still in uni back then. So he was offering me like, do you want to work more? And I'm like, no. But it was an internship. And to be fair, that's not an internship, because when you imagine an internship, you will think that, listen, internship is supposed to be you are there to learn. There is like someone who will guide you, like, oh, this is how we're doing this is how we're doing that, right? But no, this internship is basically me working as a sole graphic designer, because this company, they always outsource their design. So basically there's no in-house graphic designer, and technically during my time as an intern in that company, I am the only graphic designer there, so I don't have anyone to learn from. Basically, I'm doing the whole work as a graphic designer. So when your internship are like that. True. Exactly. That is, well, it's a startup company. I feel like a lot of startup companies, they decide to do like internship because then they don't have to pay like a lot of money. Like, come on now. How can you say this is a dojero? Because you know what's funny? If I go to their website right now, hold on, I'm going to open their website though. If I open their website right now, they are still using my design. I can see now that when I open the freaking website, it's still active, by the way, because I can see that they are still updating their website. Like, it's a furniture website, furniture company, right? So they're actually uploading like new furnitures there, and I can see that my design is still there in their website. So I'm like, no, I will not spill anything. No. So I'm like, bruh. Also, I can see that they hire another intern, I think, because there's like a new design that I didn't make, but it's a very similar style with mine. So I'm like, oh yeah, they must have hired a new intern, and then the intern is copying my design style. So cool. Just letting you know, this was, I would say, almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and my design is still in their website. I should have get paid more for this, but no. The total amount that I got paid is $180, more or less. More or less. So yeah. It's an Indonesian company. It is an Indonesian company. I will not tell you guys what is it, where is it, but it's a furniture company. That's all I will say. So yeah, design is hard everywhere. That's why everyone is using AI now. Like I gave up. I gave up looking for graphic designing job because at this point people are just using AI, and I'm like, fuck this shit. So here is several business ideas. Not business. Here is a list of jobs that I will be doing when I get back to Indo. Okay, this is a list of jobs that I think I will do once I get back to Indo. Number 1, open a business. What kind of business? There are several ideas. Number 1, I open a cafe, ice cream, or like a dessert bar. Number 2, business nail art, like nail salon. Number 3, I become a lecturer in a university. Number 4, event organizer. Number 5, housewife. That's it. That's all my ideas. And if everything fails, I'm just going to stay with my parents. I'll maybe stream at home. I don't know. My dad is not against, but it's more like streaming is not a real job. Which I agree. It's not really a job. It's more like, it's not that my dad doesn't want me to do streaming. It's more like he thinks that I should have like a proper job, which I understand though. Because with streaming, like your salary or like your money is not consistent, and he is thinking about my future. Okay, so he wants me to get like a proper job where you get paid consistently. I understand where he is coming from. Sure, like just be. Let's say if you can make a salon or barbershop where weebs feel comfortable going to and ask for anime looking hairstyle. Listen, I feel like if you go to like a normal hair salon, I feel like they wouldn't really mind. Like, I don't think they would care. This is my personal opinion though. Cause every time like I go and ask for my stylist to cut my hair like Hime cut style, Like they know what they're. I think they're all just nerds about hair. At least my stylist though. Like they don't really care about how weird it is. They just care like okay, yeah. They just care about the health of your hair. They will be like, oh, your hair is not healthy enough for this, or your okay, sure we can do it. I feel like hairstylists, at least the proper ones, they don't really care about like how weird you want your hair to be. We need more weeb social space. Ooh. Listen, if one day I make an anime cafe, I want to make it like not cringy at all. In a way that, you know, like there's like some anime theme restaurant or cafe that is really, really cringy. In a way that you can see Naruto is plastered all over everything. Like, it's very... Like I say, I'm going to be too woke for this like cultural appropriation. In a way that it's so Japanese, it doesn't feel Japanese at all. You know what I mean? Like lantern, like those Japanese lanterns, and then like paper door, like those kind of like anime place that feels so how do I say it? All over the place. So what I'm saying is, I want to make, if this is possible one day, like I want to make like a place, like a cafe, where it feels weeb, but also normies can also come in. You know what I mean? That's a maid cafe. No! I'm not gonna make a maid cafe. Or am I? But it's a few ideas that I have. So if you guys, if any of you want to invest early, please do so. Invest now or you'll regret. Thank you. To be fair, never been to a maid cafe or anime cafe, so I can't really say. I've been to a maid cafe in Japan before. It's really cute. Like the maid, like cute, like literally cute. Like whatever she does, it was really cute. Like it's not cringy at all. That's the thing. You know, like listen, I cringe a lot. Okay, I cringe a lot. Like if I see something that is too weird, I would just cringe. The thing is, if I see someone acting cute, I would cringe, okay? But this girl, like the maids over there, they can do cute things without making me feel cringe at all. Like it doesn't feel out of place. Am I just a thing Japan? Listen, this might sound like a thing or thing Japan, but sometimes perhaps the Japanese actually does it better, and I think it's not shameful to admit that. Welcome to Punya Party, Minimers. Welcome. Thank you for investing early. So yeah. My goal is to be cute. I've been to like anime corn maid cafe. Like they're pretty, like the maids are pretty, but they're not cute. You know what I mean? Like it's different. Like they're pretty, but they are not cute. Yes, that's what I think. Saying more and more cute Indonesian feels weird for some reason. Because listen, whichever language you say, saying more and more cute is weird, okay? You wanna say it in English, you wanna say it in Arabic, you wanna say it in freaking Chinese. Saying more and more cute is weird. Especially if you're a weeb wearing black hoodie with glasses, black backpack with 50 anime keychains, and then with phone anime wallpaper, and then you have to say more and more cute. That is going to be weird, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's in Japanese or Indonesian. If you have to say more and more cute, that is going to be weird. So yeah. I'm dunking on 90% of Indo whips. I am always dunking on them because please have a better fashion sense. If I can rose weeps, I will. Because please stop. Please have a better fashion sense. But what if it's a cute girl in the maid cafe in Japan saying it's cute? It's cute. What would Moe cute be in Indonesian? I don't think Moe has a Indonesian. It's kind of hard to translate. Oh wait, hello. Why is my camera? It's kind of hard to translate Moe cute to like other languages now because it's kind of like a slang. It's more like a cute. It's kind of like a sound effect, right? Cute is kind of like where your heart. So Moe is cute, right? Cute is kind of like sound effect. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to translate. Moe, I would say imut, right? Because lucu is kind of ambiguous. Because lucu means funny, but also can be cute. Imut is cute. Cute is like doki. That is not helping at all. Onomatopoeia. Imut. Sounds like someone who just have like a heart attack. Imut. Janot. Yes. That's cute though. That's cute kinda. Okay everyone, mari kita katakan bersama-sama. Imut, cenut. Daya. I'm trademarking that. I'm trademarking that. Do you think it'll be weird if there's a... Because the thing is, I was gonna say that will it be weird if there's a maid cafe in Indonesia? But I think you have to have a like a location or a region where it's kind of like common to have like anime culture going on. So I'm gonna say Block M, maybe. Block M. Let's open maid cafe in Block M, everyone. there is a non-zero chance for maid cafe in Gading Serpong. Actually, yeah. Gading Serpong sounds like a place to have like a very, very cool cafe. There was a maid cafe near my house around 2014-ish, then it disappeared, never come back. Oh man, someone failed. The Japanese expat in Block M will be the one cringing over it. Well, that's their fault! Block M is more like Anaskena zone, really? Okay, well, we're going to open in Gading Serpong then. How about that? To be fair, if I want to open a cafe, I feel like Serpong would be a good place. It's very cool. I like Serpong. So far though. Well, I'm going to make a branch later when I'm successful. Can't relate non Jakarta. That's okay. Living in Jakarta is hell anyway. There is no good thing in Jakarta anymore. Everything is just macet. It's just traffic. Every time like someone asks me like, oh, if one day I'm going to Jakarta, what am I like? What's your recommendations? Like, so if someone asks me like, what to do in Jakarta? Nothing. You go to mall. You go to the shopping mall. But to be fair though, Jakarta Indonesian shopping mall is probably like the best because it's really really good. Like, American and Australian shopping centers can't be compared because it's so good. Didn't Jakarta also flood recently? You mean every freaking year? Every time it's rainy season is going to flood. The hell is Tambora? Go to Pick maybe. Pick is so good though. Pick looks like its own country. I feel like every time like I go to Pick, it's like they have their own world. So that's why I this is okay. And also Indonesians people, they are very, what to say in English, like norak. Like they are very since they don't really see bule often, whenever you walk outside, also it's not very pedestrian friendly in Jakarta. So if you walk outside and then people will be staring at you, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just that people don't really see bule often. Bangkok is better just because of how accessible they are. Well, to be fair, Bangkok has a train, I think. I've never... And then... to be fair, when I went to Bangkok, like, I think 2 years ago, I actually used taxi everywhere, so... It's more or less like Jakarta. But I feel like Bangkok is getting more expensive. No, I mean... Rupiah is getting weaker, I think, because back then when I went to Bangkok, like I think one baht is still 300 rupiahs, and now one baht is like 500 rupiahs. So I feel like rupiah is getting weaker and weaker. Sometimes I don't get like, why is the government doing this to us? Like, don't they want Indonesia to be strong? Why are you not making our country strong? Listen, if you guys keep doing this, government, one day your rupiahs mean nothing. So even though you get paid in a lot of rupiah, that money will mean nothing because our currency has zero power. So I thought that if rupiah is strong, that it's going to be like a win-win situation. Like if you get money, you're gonna get like a lot of money. You know what I mean? Our passport is weak too, I know. Visa, you have to have visa everywhere. And I don't know why my camera doesn't work again. Hello, camera please, thank you. Denominasi warna. Never happened. Also, it's almost April. That's crazy. So I'm going to Easter show every Easter. So there's this event in Sydney. Every time it's Easter, it's called Royal Easter Show. Basically, it's kind of like a festival, kinda. They have like carnival games. They have markets. They have rides, and then the point of the festival is to have a competition of animals. So usually like farmers or from all around the world, they would bring like their animals, like horses, cows, dogs, to this festival to compete. So it's really fun because you can see a lot of animals. And then they also have this thing called the show bags. So show bags is basically like a promotional bag where you pay a certain amount of money and then you will get a lot of things in one bag, usually for a cheaper price. So 2 years ago I bought like Pusheen, like the cat, fat cat Pusheen show bag, and then inside they have like a Pusheen bag, the water bottle, stickers, notebook, something like that. So there's like a theme for every show bag. So there's like Harry Potter, and then what else, like Hello Kitty, lots of like cartoons. So 80 thing that you want, like let's say the cartoon, like they have like the show bag and you can buy them, and then the bag is filled with like goodie bags. It's kind of like a goodie bags, yes, filled with like various items from the theme. And I think the first Easter show that I went to, I got a Pusheen show bag, the second one, I got Kuromi. I got Kuromi show bag. And then this year, I am not sure what show bag I'm going to get, but I think I'm going to I'm not going to buy another cartoon show bag, because they also have like skincare show bag, and also like body care, makeup show bag, something like that. So it's kind of a various theme where you can actually pick. Yes, I don't know why my camera stopped working. Hello, happy Sunday. Where my camera? Please. My feature doesn't want to boot. Hold on. Give me a second, okay? My phone is acting up. Okay, hold on. We're starting the app right now. Hello, I'm back. Hello everyone. If anyone just pop in, my name is Lethe. Welcome to the Free Talk stream, where I just talk whatever I want to. That's how usually VTubers Free Talk goes. You come into the stream and then they're just talking about random things. The point of this stream, or any Free Talk stream in general, is to be able to interact with the chat and then to be able to build up bond. This is the social link. So if you play the hit game Persona, this is the time for you to increase your social link with your favorite VTuber. No, to fuel the parasocialist. No, to be fair, I feel like the stream to fuel the parasocialist is ASMR. I always feel like ASMR is the time where people feel like extra parasocial. I think it's because like how close it is, like the feeling of like how close like the voice to your ears. I think that's the peak. That's peak parasocial, I think. I feel like with free chat it could go either way, as in like, sure, I mean it can feel the parasocial, but I feel like with this kind of like random talk, it's more like just a bunch of friends hanging out. I mean, if you feel parasocial, that's on you. But I just feel like with Free Talk stream, it's for like building up the community. Like, if I say something that you can relate to, that's where you feel like, oh yeah, I like this VTuber because everything that she talks about I can relate with. So this is like one of the stream where you feel like you vibe check, okay? You vibe check with the VTubers, whether like is this VTuber for you or not. And also this is also the perfect time where you can pop in, and most likely like I will read your chat, because usually when I'm gaming I don't really read chat because I am locked in. But we like free chat, free talk, it is more likely for me to read your chat because I will be looking at the chat the whole time. Big Parasocial is using an app to request things from line. Okay, you can request things from me. You don't have to use an app. Free Talk can prevent me from building parasocial friendship with your other channel. Well, I guess you're feeling parasocial with everyone. It's like I have a group of friends. Do a flip. Um, wait, hold on. Flip. Wow, amazing performance. Amazing. With interactive medias like the internet, the term parasocial is kind of blurring. That's so true. That is so true. Because oh wow, that's going to be like the whole discussion though. Because with, let's say, like celebrity, like real life celebrity, there is not enough interaction between, like direct interaction at least, between like the idols and the fans, because you only meet them like rarely, right? And it's always like one-way interaction, as in like the idols give you like something and then you try to like reply to them, but usually they won't interact with you. So it's kind of like really weird for you to feel parasocial, since the interaction between you and the idol is minimal, right? But I feel like with VTubers or like streamers, it's really easy, and it's kind of like easy to feel parasocial, because every time like you talk with them, like you know about them more and more, and it's really like, it's not normal, it's not weird, for me at least, that you feel that if someone feels that they are friends with a VTuber, like I'm not saying it's okay, but it's more like I wouldn't be surprised if a fan feels that they are friends with the VTuber because of how much that they spend time together and how much that they talk about. Because at this point, like, the topic that I am sharing with you guys in this stream is things that I also talk about with my friends, you know? So it's more like, of course, that you guys would feel like you're friends with me. Like, I am talking with you guys like I'm talking with my friends. I'm not saying that you should feel it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you feel it. You know what I mean? And I'm just glad that my community, like you guys, like, I know that we joke about like parasocialism, whatever, like, oh yeah, I feel parasocial towards Lethe, whatever. Like, I know we joke about that a lot, but I feel like honestly you guys know like the boundaries in a way, because so far, like, I haven't experienced like any of you guys trying to break through like my boundary, and I always feel grateful about that. Like, you guys know that if I feel comfortable or not, like if I feel uncomfortable about something, like I would say it and you guys would understand it. Like, I know that we joke around about that, like you guys feel partial about me, whatever, but I deep down, I kind of know that you guys understand, like, if how to actually treat the relationship with like your favorite VTuber. You know what I mean? I think that we know that era of friendship and true. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say this like a parasocial relationship. It's more like at the end of the day, like you still have to have like a real life friends. Because at like you can't really share anything to me. Mostly it's just me sharing things to you guys and then you guys respond to what I'm saying. Because I don't expect you guys to share anything to me. Like the bare minimum is probably you guys are saying like, oh, I'm tired today from work. That's it. Like I wouldn't be able to it will be kind of like impossible to have like a two-way interactions. That's why it's kind of like not impossible but difficult for us to be quote-unquote friends because there's no two-way interactions going on here. Like I wouldn't be able to listen to you guys like each one of you. I think and I just feel like to be friends there should be like a two-way communications where you listen to me, I listen to you. But I feel like with this relationship it's more like you listen to me, I'm not listening to you, kinda. So I don't think that this is what I would call friendship because there's no communications going on. That is my opinion. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The moral of the story is talk with your friends, but also talk with your VTuber. Thank you. Don't be parasocialist. We're just here to vibe and relax. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm doing a good job to create a space for that. I would like to create a space where people are forced to think and give opinions. I don't want to create a chill place. I want to create a place where you feel tense, where you feel like you are being challenged, mentally challenged. You will feel like I have to give my opinions. You know, like that's the I want to be any province. maybe that's my passion actually. This is actually space. Mentally challenged is right them here. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I mean no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. No, I mean, you have like a no. I'm pouring gasoline to the fire. What I mean is you feel like you are being your brain is tickled. Your brain is being challenged, that's it. Brainstorming, not brainstorming. A place where I could be mentally challenged by the one sounds fun though. listen, I'm woke, okay? I'm woke. You can be mentally challenged if you want. No, but you guys understand what I mean. No, I'm pretty chill though. I'm pretty chill, I think. Forgive her. I know. I speak no English. English hard. Sorry. I do not. That sounds Indian. I don't speak English. Sorry. Because you know, like, if Indonesians speak English, they really roll their R. So it's like, sorry, I don't speak English. Please understand. Please understand. I am Indonesian. I am from Indonesia. I cannot speak English. Should I stream that way? Should my accent be this, like, should I just speak Indonesian English the whole time I do my stream? Hello guys, my name is Ohapuchi. I am a chap. I am a chap and virtual YouTuber. I'm a virtual YouTuber and I stream every week. Would you guys still be able to understand what I'm talking about if I say it like that? I feel like that's going to be easier for people to understand now. Well, I started Java accent. I don't know, I'm trying my best. I am trying my best to speak Indonesian English. Doesn't sound that different. Really? Well, that means that I'm still Indonesian at heart then. At heart. Indonesian at heart. I've watched so many Indonesian VTubers now it doesn't feel even weird. Really? Heart. I'm trying my best to get rid of my Indonesian accent in my English. Because I hate it. Indonesian accented English is really pleasant sounding in my opinion. Your opinion is wrong. I hate it. You are the only Indonesian VTuber I watch. Really? Well, to be fair, I don't even stream in Indonesian, so. Well, I'm honored. Average Indonesian VTubers can speak English alright anyway. True. So many people like her accent. Well, I don't. I like it. Don't like it. I don't like it. As Indonesian, when someone says Indonesian accent, I have to hold urge to ask which one. It's but Indonesian accent. It's more like a you just know it. Will I have accents? So I have a thick Scandinavian accent. I have an accent in English numbers the common language, but I clown. It's true. I'm not going to deny that. English is made by clowns. What accent would you have? You can change it. The English listening exam accent. This is listening test. You will hear an instruction and followed by a question. You will have 5 minutes. The IELTS accent, yeah. You will hear two people having a conversation. Oh my god, you just took it. That's crazy. What have why would you take IELTS? Are you going somewhere? I don't know what Wow! What degree are you applying for? That's crazy. Congrats. Well, not congrats. Good luck. Prepare for the worst to happen just in case, damn. Education. Whoa. Good luck. Good luck. I think being a teacher is hard. I will never be able to be a high school teacher because I am scared and I hate teenagers. Okay? I'm scared of them and I hate them. I'm traumatized by teenagers, so I don't think I would ever be like a high school teacher. Lecturer, they're going to be teaching like university students. It's gonna be different. I feel like they're adult enough, they're mature enough. I feel like teenagers will hang out at a cafe, you know. Well, at least, well, no, to be fair, I never really hang out. I used to hang out at a cafe with my friends a lot back in teenager. To be fair, I hang out more in 7-Eleven though, because cafe is expensive, right? So most of the time, I would just go to 7-Eleven. We bought like snack, and then they would provide like free cheese sauce. So we eat like Doritos with cheese sauce. That's like top tier snack. And sometimes we would buy slushy. Slurpee, yeah, Slurpee. We would buy Slurpees, and then we will buy like Cheetos, and then we have like free cheese sauce. So that's the snack. The afternoon snack is Cheetos with cheese sauce and also Slurpees. I'm a 7-Eleven. They hang out at Family Mart now. But Family Mart, is it still a lot of Family Mart? Is there Family Chicken in Family Mart? I've never tried Family Chicken in Indo. Is it good? They have boneless chicken. Isn't Famima boneless chicken? Famima chiki? Famichiki. I tried Famichiki in Japan. It's alright. I had like a very high expectations because people kept praising how good Famichiki is. But when I actually tried it for the first time, it was alright. Like it tastes like a fried chicken. That's it. It's not really that crispy anyway. Like it's alright. Like it's a good snack. That's it. I remember normies at my workplace don't know Famima. They only Family Mart. See, Famima is the cool people's way to say Family Mart. Normies is not Family Mart. No. You say it Famima. The Japan is cultural appropriation to say Family Mart. It's cultural appreciation to say Famima. It's more that the chicken is juicy. It's okay. Like it's not life changing. Like the way people talked about Famichiki, I thought it was gonna be like really good. Like it's good, but it's not that good. Like I don't know what makes people love it so much. That's what I'm saying. They don't even know it's Japanese. These uncultured swines, I swear to God. Its boneless chicken is decent, but easy to find, not expensive. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's alright for the price level. True. Yeah, it tastes like what you would expect from like a combined chicken. That's it. So yeah. Papaya have better, but what the hell is papaya? What is this? Like, is it the Japanese supermarket? The newest one? I have never been there before. Is that the newest one? The Japanese supermarket. Why does Japanese have a lot of things in Indonesia now? I feel like everything is Japanese. Like matcha. Famichiki. What else? Like sushi. I feel like there's a lot of Japanese in Indonesia. Why does Japan have anything to do with Indonesia? Why is... We have been colonized once. Are we going to get colonized again? For the second time? To be fair, Japanese have a lot of funky things, so I understand why. But still! Once, yeah. Indonesia has been colonized by Japan. Well, colonized? Yeah. Colonized to electric boogaloo. The only thing that I want is to have animate in Indonesia. Animate. But from what I heard is animate in Kuala Lumpur, they were complaining that most of the items in anime, it feels like things unsold items in Japan. They were complaining like we always get like the old items and it always feels like we were having like a warehouse sale. So that's what they were complaining. I really want to have like an animate in Jakarta, in Indonesia. Is it animate or animate? I don't know. Let me try. How to pronounce animate? Animate store. Animate. Animate. I think that's what they're saying. Animate. Who cares? Animate. Don't we have animate somewhere in... I don't think so. I don't think so. No, right? Animate Indonesia. No, don't have it. Yo, hobby. Yo? No, I want like an official one. There was one time. Have I told you guys? I think I've told you guys, but there was one time I pre-ordered something from Kyo. It was a Baku Deku figurine. So there was a time I was a fan of My Hero Academia, right? And then I shipped Bakugo, Katsuki, and Midori, whatever. The Baku Deku. I like Baku Deku, right? So then I pre-ordered the two figurines Baku Deku, right? And then they say that wait, hold on. I forgot. I think they got one figurines already, and then they haven't got the other one yet. I think I'm not sure. Oh wait, no. Okay, so basically I paid the pre-order money, but then I kept forgetting about it, and then they didn't even give me like any updates about like the pre-order. And then I was kind of like, I don't want to pay the rest of the money, I think, so I just let it be. This was like almost 10 years ago, but to be fair, I wasn't a fan of My Hero Academia anymore, and I don't really want to pay the rest of the money, so they didn't give me any updates. So I was like, you know what, it works for me. So I yeah, I guess I paid money to Kyo, and yeah, that's it. I'm not complaining though. I'm not complaining at all. Because to be fair, because it was my fault anyway. Although I'm not sure if I actually asked about it. I'm not sure if they have updates or not, but whatever, it's fine. That was a time. And that was a time like they don't really have any dramas going on, like they still started. So I didn't know any dramas about the store at that time. Not to be controversial, but I don't know why people have so many complaints about the service. I don't know either. I have never used their service technically, so I don't know if it's bad or it's good. They basically help you overcome the sunk cost fallacy works out. True. True. Is there any story in Aussie? There's a lot. There's a lot. There's Kinokuniya. There's like a few figurine store. Pretty expensive though. What's the Kyo drama? I don't want to talk drama, but you can just Google it. But there's a few. Here in Europe, figurines are outrageously expensive. We need to develop identity teleportation. True. I feel like they just mark up the price, knowing that people like the Europeans have the financial power to buy like them. So I feel like they just mark up the price, I feel. Because there's no way the transportation costs that much. Even in Australia, that happens as well. There's a lot of like Nendo right here. I feel like they're like outrageously expensive. I just feel like they're just marking up the price at this point. And that is unfair. Try to find a lot of figures outside of Japan and Chinese. So, I mean, I feel like slowly, Indonesia is getting more and more imported anime merchandise, at least in my opinion. Even like I know that there are some stores that carry Chinese merchandise. So I'm pretty sure that one day we are going to be able to get our own like anime store. I believe that one day we will get it. Because slowly I feel like Japanese and Chinese like company, like they are slowly trusting Indonesians, like the weeb. Like I feel like they are trusting us. We have a lot of weeps here. We have potential. Cause let's say like I think the Genshin, I think Hoyo concert, they don't have concert in Sydney. Meanwhile, they have concert in Jakarta, I believe. So I'm like, excuse me. So I feel like Indonesia have more weeps than I thought. One day though, keep believing everyone, keep believing. The untapped with months, exactly. The only good thing about Indonesia, like we have the people power. We have a lot of people here, so we have to utilize that. If nobody's opening one, I'm going to open one. Honestly, low-key, I kind of want to open one though. Another thing I want to open is kind of like a fashion store, kinda. but it's like my fashion. You know what I mean? Like I don't want I want like a JIK fashion, like a cute Lolita fashion. I want to open that kind of store. Do we get discount? Of course. Show that you are subscribed and I will give you guys discount. Would you help design an outfit for us? Oh my god, what if I open a clothing store for males and then I help weeps to dress better? Why do I keep insulting weeps? You guys are, I'm sorry, but weeps are such an easy target. I'm so sorry. Not sorry actually, but it's more like I open a clothing store where I help you build an outfit. What is the catch? There's no catch. What are you talking about? It's just a normal clothing. It's just a normal clothing store. No, you guys need the whip. This is the whip of the loaf, okay? So that you guys will be able to improve and be better. If you can design anime merch, what would you make? Wait, like my merch or like an anime merch in general? To be honest, weeps would have such a hard time making it out of it if companies would learn to make more subtle anime merch clothes this time. Well, why would you wear anime clothes in the first place? There's Uniqlo though. Uniqlo does pretty dope anime t-shirts. Leather is the fire, it will temper the weeps into steel. Soldier! You guys need this. I am the boiled water and you guys are the eggs. And I will boil you guys so that you guys can be hard like boiled eggs. Hotter than a pan. Sharper than a knife, hotter than a pan. Do you guys think my catchphrase is cool? I spent weeks. No, to be fair, not weeks actually. I literally cause I think I was walking back to home. Like I was walking literally and I was like thinking like a catchphrase and I think, oh yeah, I think that's pretty smart. I thought about it myself, the catchphrase. I think I did pretty good job. I love your intro so much. It's the only feature with intro I memorized. Really? Hotter, sharper than a knife. Ohapuchi everywhere, sharper than a knife, hotter than a pan. Number one top adult feature where it's letter Ohapuchi. It's very on brand. Thank you. I kayfabe. I do a kayfabe. But lately I feel like I just do that intro every time like I collab with people. Like, oh, you please introduce yourself. Oh yeah, sharper than a knife, hotter than a pan. Number one top and idol, it's letter Ohapuchi. if there's ever meet and greet, you can make a studio call and response. So basically, the call and response is, if anyone doesn't know it, you have to say it at the same time with me, okay? So basically, sharper than a knife. Knife is we say together, and then hotter than a pan. Pan we say it together, and then it's number 1. Chef, island, future YouTuber. Letter bo, and then letter Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit we say it together. So your call and response is knife, pan, and Bon Appetit. Bon appetit. There you go. Wow, thank you. Thank you everyone, I appreciate it. Your second catchphrase is frick my chungus left. I feel like that's more a meme though. It's not my catchphrase. It's just something that I like to say. When there's a slight inconvenience that happens to me, I will be like, fuck my chungus life. But that's a meme. You know, like that fat Bugs Bunny? Big chungus? Yeah. I love it so much. But that's not a catchphrase. That's just like a meme. But I do say that quite often. I bet there's like some kind of thing that I always say as well. Started saying by chungus. Did you say it in front of like your friends? That'll be weird. I don't really say it in front of my friends though. Every time there's a slight inconvenience, I would just say, oh my god, kill me. Or more like, I'm gonna kill myself. That's what I always say with my friends. That's just me. But every time like there's a slight inconvenience that happens to me in my workplace, I'll be like, I wanna kill myself. And every time like I talk with my coworker, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna hang my corpse in the back room, and then tomorrow when you come in for your shift, I will be hanging there in my back room. In the back room, so yeah. That's what we always say. I like it when you start a statement with contrary to popular belief. Oh, that's... Wait, what do you mean? Is that the, That's the Vaporeon meme, right? I forgot. Is that a Vaporeon? It's when you give us misinformation. Did you guys know 10 things not to do as a VTuber? Number one, murder. I think that's like one of my favorite joke. I think it is inspired from in Japan, you can't murder people because it clash with their belief of ikiru, which means to live. In Japan, it's illegal to kill people because it doesn't follow the Japanese belief of ikiru, which means to live. That one's so funny. I quote that a lot. Hold on. Top 5 things you should never do in Japan. Number 1, murder. Murder is actually very illegal in Japan. It goes against the traditional Japanese concept of ikiru, in which they believe human beings should live. It's still so funny. Think Japan will always be a funny joke. Yeah, because I don't know why. Like, listen. I don't know why, like, every time people go to Japan and they're always... I mean, sure, I will respect the rule there, but it's like some... I wish... Okay, you know what? I wish we can glorify Japan. I wish we can glorify other countries as much as we glorify Japan. Because I feel like it's only Japan that we treat like such as a divine country where you can absolutely do nothing wrong or else you will be frowned upon. I feel like with other countries, like, you will never have that kind of behavior. Like, oh, don't throw litters on the street in Indonesia, kinda, you know what I mean? It's always like, in Japan you can't do this, in Japan you can't do that. Like why don't we have the same mindset when we go to other countries? I remember seeing a TikTok about being a weeaboo, but for the UK, they have this thing called Vegemite and so rich. Actually, Vegemite, it tastes weird, so... Telling you here first, folk, you don't like Vegemite. Other countries didn't give us anime. This isn't the way to say thanks. Thanks, Japan, for giving us anime. In return, I will respect your country. It reminds me of that one meme of a guy with a time machine and he stopped the US dropping a bomb in Japan. When he came back, anime was never invented. Oh, that's a really dark joke. That's a really dark joke. See, the trick thing with anime is they made Cowboy Bebop, which should give them a lifetime pass, but then they also made. It's 2026! Stop making a joke about Boku no Pico. It's. You have to be woke now. Boku no Pico is no longer the butt of the joke. You know what's supposed to be the butt of the joke right now? Use the other shonen anime. Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen. It's all about 6-7 now. I do 6-7 with my manager today. My manager is 40 years old, by the way. And we keep doing the 6-7, 6-7. And then there was a kid like walking past by, and I asked him like, hey kid, do you know 6-7? And he just said yes, while looking at me like, why are you talking to me, you T-Rex? Yeah, 6-7. You don't make fun of any form of yaoi in this channel. You are in the wrong place, okay? In this channel, we compliment yaoi, we praise yaoi, okay? We don't hate Boku no Pico. We don't hate any gay anime. Yeah. Spoken like a true Fujo. I would like to sit in a cock chair and watching two anime men flirt with each other. Any gay anime is Naruto gets a pass to. For being the trendsetter, yes. I feel like the trendsetter for gay anime is mecha anime. Char Amuro walk, so the gay anime could run. In my opinion, all anime is gay. You have the eyes for it. So true. So true. Your gaydar. My gaydar is always on. Can't believe the invented gay men and some 40 years later they invented lesbians still. Oh wow! They are truly woke. Mecha anime is the wokest. The lyrics of CCA literally quote, I belong to you, you belong to be gay. Yes, sure, the Fujos carry fandom. If your fandom is discovered by the Fujos, you're in the good hand. Third Eye Gundam have fanboy. You got me at fanboy. Let me Google Third Eye Gundam. If it's a fanboy, I'm in. Wait, where is the protagonist one? Oh shoot. That a guy? Why is he wearing a dress? I'm sorry, that's very unwoke of me. Anyone should be able to wear a dress if they want to, regardless of the gender. Sorry, I was being very close-minded. Apology? Yes, slay! As the young uns say, slay queen. You can wear whatever you want, regardless of your gender. Google okay na. I have been cancelled. Lauren Sahak. I've never seen this character before, by the way. Like, I mean, to be fair, I'm not into Gundam, but usually I will have at least seen it. You know what I mean? Like, let's say with Hiro or like Sharamuro or like Mercury. Like, I would have at least seen it because it would usually be in my time or whatever. But this is like my first time seeing this guy. Gundam has like 25 series now? Oh wow. There's a scene where he dances with the Char clone of the series as well. Who is Char? Who is this guy? This guy's like everywhere. Every time like I stream and then there's like whoever Char Seiyu is, people will be like Char. There was a time where I was streaming FF14 and then La Habrea come in and I feel like La Habrea Seiyu is who is this guy again? Shuichi Ikeda, right? Shuichi Ikeda. And then people would be like Char. Who is this? We call guys with mask in the Gundam series Char clone. La Habrea also wears mask. I see. Well, to be fair, his voice is very like very hush. How do you say it? Like unique, like the way he says things very unique. Char is still used for commercials in Japan. He's crazy popular. Damn. Pop off king. As the kids say. Pop off king. I mean, I guess so. I mean, he sounds like he's a charming. See, like people like charming villains. Okay, they don't they I do like sometimes do like charming felines as well, because sometimes they sound more relatable than the protagonist. I'm currently thinking of like felines that I actually like. A lot of Pokemon felines, actually. I do like a lot of Pokemon felines. Talking about Pokemon felines, I'm very excited for Pokemon Weewa. I have officialized we shortened Pokemon winds and waves into Weewa. Will it be fighting Wowie or Weewa? No, it's not edgy, but it's more I just like charismatic characters, okay? Weewa. Withering waves. It says in Southeast Asia, I heard. Yes, I believe so. Because from the trailer, it looks very Southeast Asian, especially Indonesian. Philippines say they also feel like it's Philippines, but I don't know. Since I'm from Indonesia, I vibe with Indonesians better. Because I feel like even the map, isn't it more Indonesians? And especially it's more because there's a lot of Pokemon collab going on in Indonesia right now. So Uniqlo have a special collaboration with Indonesia, and then some in like local cafe they also have like this collaboration with Pokemon as well. So it's kind of like there's a soft launch kinda. And don't worry guys, I will definitely stream Weewa. Pokemon Weewa, and every time there is an Indonesian reference, I will be like, guys, listen, it's been foretold before I know this reference. It's from Indonesia. Okay, so I will be streaming Pokemon Weewa, and every time that there's an Indonesian reference, I will be sure to tell you. Just got back. I thought you're talking about Weewa, kaya Weewa. No, it's Weewa. Shame the game will receive a low score because of too much water. I know that reference. Very funny. If I'm a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you like to be? Ooh, good question. Something like Mr. Mime. I want to be Pokemon that is wait, not really Mr. Mime. I was going to say something like that. I kinda have I don't wanna be I want to be the very best. No, I never was. Let me think. I feel like I listen, like there is no snow element from my appearance. However, I do vibe with ice. I do vibe with ice type. I don't know. I feel like that's me. Or fairy. So I would request probably like ice fairy. Let's Google what ice fairy Pokemon. Oh no, some redditors say that the most useless type combo ever, Ice Fairy. The hell? I do not trust Reddit. Well, to be fair, this post is like 5 years ago, so. Okay, if you guys can assign a Pokemon type to me, what would you assign me? Appearance and personality included. Like, what do you think I would be? Why is Steel Ghost? I am not a ghost. Dark Steel. Fire Steel. See, it says because I'm a chef. I understand, like, sure, Fire Steel because I'm a chef. But personality-wise, I just don't vibe with it. Like, I just don't vibe with fire or steel. Dark Fairy I can vibe with. Normal Dark I cannot. Dark is a trickster troll type characters. I am not a trickster or troll. I'm an Is it because of my black hair and black outfit? Is that why you guys say that I am dark type? Is that why? Let's take a personality quiz. Okay, hold on, let me try. Pokemon type personality quiz time. Boss Fate? Oh wait, there's an itch.io. Hold on, let me try. Okay, I don't know like how accurate this is, but let me show you. Hold on. Cool. Okay. All right. Let's try. Take the test. Oh my god. 50 questions. Okay, let's go. Okay. This is going to take a long time. You have just moved and all your stuff is still in the box. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm not going to read the answers. I'm going to answer the questions first without looking at the choices. And then I'm going to pick the choices that resemble my answers the most, okay? You've just moved and all your stuff is still in the boxes in your new bedroom. How does the thought of unpacking and arranging your stuff most likely make you feel? I am going to be tired, exhausted, but I have to do it nonetheless. So it's kind of like I will do it, but in the begrudging way. Like, it's more like I will do it, but I'm going to take my time. Okay. Anxious. I like it. Probably anxious or tired. I would say anxious because I feel like I'm going to do it, but at the same time, like it yeah, wait, you know what I mean? Okay, I'll do anxious. We'll find a box marked free on the side of the road, full of unrelated pieces of wood, metal, and plastic. Which best describes your most likely reaction? I will not have any reaction. I would just leave it. I would be like, that's a bunch of trash. I wonder why someone leaves it. That's it, but I'm going to leave it alone. Nope. 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 This one. This is clearly just an ignore it. A friend invites you out to an event in a place that you've never even... Do not touch random boxes on the road. I agree. Invite you to an event in a place that you've never even heard of before. Which of the following would most likely makes you want to go with them? That's a lot of answer. A friend invites you out to an event in a place that you have never even heard of before. What each of all would... Okay. First of all, I will... If I have never heard of this place before, I would Google it, research it beforehand, and if the place looks good and interesting, that would make me want to go with them. Nope. 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 Okay, event. Oh, I'm... Okay. If I can... Nope. No. Nope. 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 Okay. I would say energetic, chill, relaxing, quiet. Maybe like event looks... I kind of like misunderstand the question, but... Maybe like exciting. I do like going to concert and event, like sports event. I do like it, so maybe this one. You suspect that a favorite habit of yours is having a bad effect on your body. How are you most likely to react? I would start to slowly stop it and then replace the habit with something else. Less, yep. Oh, okay. I try to incorporate other habits. Okay. That's how I answer this, by the way, because I feel like if I read the answers first, I'm going to feel biased. So I'm going to answer it my way and then see if there's like an answer that resembles my original answer the most. An important appliance in your home stops working. Which of the following best describe your most likely initial response? I would first, honestly, I would first try to, okay, if it's an appliance, I'm too scared to touch anything. Honestly, I would either Google it, how to fix it, or I would just call customer service immediately. Nope. Nope. Maybe this. Okay, I think this one, because I probably want to try to fix it first. I'm going to Google the internet most likely. Okay, you need a favor from someone, but you know they've already got a lot on their plate. What are you most likely to do? Okay, if I did a favor, but I know that, okay, first I ask if they're busy or not, like if they're able to take, like if they're able to accept my request. If not, then that's fine. Ask them, but let them know that it's okay to say no. Yes, I think this one. Which of the following would you most likely use as the best evidence to show that you have a healthy lifestyle? Probably how I a healthy lifestyle, maybe like my figure, like body, and probably like what I eat as well, like my food. Okay, one, okay, this one, 2, 4, nope, absolutely my consistent mental stability. Yeah, sure. Nope. I mean, yeah, sure, not really. My ability, nope. My good hygiene, yes. But I do always tell people that I like good smells. As in, like, I will never be caught having, like, never shower. Because I feel like smell is probably one of the most important thing. Because that will be like one of your first impression of a person. You will notice the smell before someone's appearance. That's my opinion. Sometimes you can smell someone first before you see that person. So I feel like smell is actually like one of the most important thing when you try to make a good impression. Nope. So basically, probably hygiene? Hygiene. Twitter smell discourse. Oh, I love that smell discourse. Okay, you know what? I feel like my diet is... I talk about my diet more than how much I shower. So, I'm just gonna do this. It's very late, the grocery store is closed, and you just realize that you're hungry. The only food you have is some over from a meal that you didn't like that much to begin with. What are you most likely to do about this? I would sleep. Don't eat anything. What the who the hell would do this? Chew on a clean piece of clothing? Who the hell would do this? What the heck? I'll probably don't eat anything and go to sleep, but damn, who would do that? Okay, you found out someone you don't like has stopped going to a place that you both normally go to, specifically because they are afraid of running into you. Which of the following messages you're most likely feeling about that? Yes, I would go to that place more often then. I wouldn't say I would do it deliberately, but it's more like I would feel like, yeah, alright, sure. Okay, maybe good. Or am I like indifferent? I wouldn't really care, honestly. But I would say good. It say that I found out someone I don't like, which means I don't like that person. I would say good. Good. You're trying to open a jar, and even with the gripper pad, it's taking a lot of strength. How are you most likely to continue? Usually, if I can't open the jar, I would use a wooden spoon, like a wooden spatula, and I would hit the lid because it will destroy the vacuum inside the jar. So I would usually hit the lid with some wooden spoon, and usually it would work. See, warp the lid. That's what I'm gonna do. I warp the lid. You're working on something important, and when you get a text from a friend who wants to hang out right now. Okay, how important my work is though. You got a text from a friend who wants to hang out right now. I would say after I'm done with my work, I would hang out with you. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, maybe I'll tell my friend I'm busy and propose a different time to hang out. You've sprained your ankle is pretty common, but what are you most likely to do in response? I wouldn't go to a doctor, probably just bear with it, I guess. That's what I always do, just bear with it. Yeah, number one, yes. Just walk it off. You want to make someone a birthday card, but other than paper, you realize that you only have a few color markers and a secret. What's your most likely next step? I just do whatever with I have, because I'm pretty creative, so I'll just do whatever I have. Number one, yes. Two, yes. Nope. 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 Assess material. You're doing an escape room with some friends. I'm always the best in escape room, okay? I have played enough puzzle games, escape room games to be able to play escape room. So I will be the leader. I would be like the person who always solves the puzzle. Competitive. Excited. I would be excited. You're having a heated argument with someone you're close to and they just brought up something that they know you're really sensitive about in a negative light. How are you most likely to respond? I would say, hey, that's not cool. I would cry, honestly. I'm a crier, I think. I'll let them know. Okay. I would think I would get this one. You've just woken up and it's a work or school day. What are you most likely to do for yourself within the first hour of being awake? Doom scrolling. Nope, 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 nope. Where is the doom scrolling? Probably like this or this. Think about everything that getting up is going to involve. You're in the self-help section of the bookstore. What are you most likely looking for? Mental health. There you go. Or probably, I don't really look for self-help though. I'll just go to the different section, honestly. I thought that they have... Okay, listen, the reason why I thought that you have to pick something, if I have an option to leave, I would just leave. You express a strong opinion in a group conversation and it's immediately challenged by someone in the group. Nobody jumps to your defense. I will defend myself. Nope, nope. I challenge their belief. I've probably rehearsed for this moment. Yes. You're doing a task and you suddenly realize that it's much more time sensitive than you were expecting. How will this most likely make you feel? Anxiety. Okay, a little stressed, but I know I can handle this. You're throwing a party at your place. How are you most likely to get people to show up? I don't know. That's true. I feel like if I'm throwing a party, I don't think my friends would want to miss it. Because every time like I do like a party in my, not party, but like a dinner at my home, nobody would skip it. So I feel like if I'm showing a party, there's a special reason. I don't think my friends would want to miss it. Two of your friends are having a personal conflict and they want you to mediate to help find a solution. Which traits of yours would most likely be the reason they ask you specifically? Because I'm very blunt, straightforward. Honesty? Authority. I'm good at making firm decisions. Because I feel like I'm very, you know. You are at a giant multi-stage music festival. Where are you most likely to be found? Probably in the back. Enjoying the vibe in the highlights over, okay, on the edge of a crowd. This one. Which of the following physically or emotionally intense job do you think will be the least likely to overwhelm you? Okay, I have to say this. Okay. Physically or emotionally intense job that would likely overwhelm you. Bouncer, not really. Firefighter, overwhelming. Whereas overwhelming, not really. Kinda. Overwhelming, not really. Probably bartender. I feel like that is least likely to overwhelm me. Oh no, I don't, is that like an emotional intense job though? Like bartender? I've never thought it as like an intense job. You belong to a subculture that just got a lot of negative mainstream media attention. How would this most likely affect your relationship with subculture? I would hide it, I think. Let's say like anime fans, like yaoi fans get attacked. I would just hide it. I would still quietly I would still secretly engage with it. You're a student and you have a really big test coming up. How are you most likely to handle this? Study normally, I guess. Nope. This one. I'm not really perfectionist, that's why. A friend asks you for a favor that might actually take some effort on your part. What are you most likely to consider first before replying? If I have time to do. I don't have work, school, or any pressing responsibilities, and it's sunny and mild day outside. What are you most likely to do about it? Not gonna be with my friends. Not gonna spend outside. I think I'll open my window, but I'm not going to go out much. I think so. You're on a first date with someone who barely knows you and has no friends in common with you. If your date asks, what secrets would you be willing to share? Will you share about yourself? That I watch anime. Okay. I would share. I wouldn't share anything unless I get the sense that they would be into it. Yeah, I always like try to assess like the person, like, ooh, I think is this person cool enough for me to share the secrets with them? So yeah. You feel it's time for a change? You're organizing everything in your bedroom, including the furniture. What aspect of your life is the new layout most likely to support? My gaming desk. My gaming. My productivity workflow, my bedtime ritual. Leisure activities, maybe. You've taken an intercontinental train to an unfamiliar city and you realize that some wires got crossed and you don't actually have anywhere to stay. How are you most likely to handle this? I would just look for a new place to stay. Find a nope, that's scary. Find a hostel, I guess. Cheap model scares me. I was maybe find a nice hotel actually, because I'm scared. Listen, as a female, like I would be scared to stay in like a cheap motel because it's not that I am high maintenance or something. It's just for my safety. So I would just go find a nice hotel because listen, I'm scared. What is your ultimate priority when working out? I want to have more stamina, like so I can be more. It's not I don't want to be strong. I just want to have more stamina. Perseverance. I want to feel healthier, I guess. You have an established friend group that gets together regularly and expectedly one of your friends bring a new person to the group. Okay, I would say if someone brings a new friend, I would try to assess them first. If I don't vibe with that person, I would just ignore it. Okay, friendly. I mean, sure, why not? If your neighbors were asked about what you're like, what sort of consensus would they most likely have? I don't really talk with my neighbors. Probably didn't know I existed, honestly. You're really angry and you're alone in your room. How am I going to handle this? I will just creative. I would paint. I would draw. You've suddenly decided to skip town and you find yourself somewhere new and low on funds. That's stupid. I would never do that. You're out with some friends and some jerk makes like a vulgar remark about what you're wearing. How are you likely to respond? I would just ignore it, honestly. Who cares? Stare. Just stare. I would say stare. Ignore. Your friend is moving to a new place in the same town and you and your friend have gone over to help out. What are you most likely doing? I will try to help them sort out the location because I like a little bit of interior designing. Helping out? Nope. I would. I would just help, I guess. I don't know, like sticking close to my friend. Yeah, I guess I just want to help out, so I would just help for direction, honestly. You've been sitting at the desk working on the same thing for several hours and only getting up here to go to the bathroom. How are you most likely to feel in this moment? Tired? Productive? Powerful? It depends on like what am I working on though. If it's work, then I will feel productive. But if I game, I will feel like tired. But okay, let's assume that this is work. I would say powerful. You're on the first date with someone at a karaoke dance night. How will you most likely to try and impress your date? If it's a karaoke, impress them with my singing. I don't like dancing. Sing whatever song. Sing a song I know I can sing really well. Okay, the question. Okay, I would say powerful. You're volunteering at a place with a lot of different tasks, but work is going unusually slow for your specific assignment. To the point of being nearly non-existent. What are you most likely to do about it? Or just hang hang out. Probably just play my phone, honestly. You suspect that someone you live with has been stealing money from you, either cash or using your credit card. Okay, I would just start hiding my wallet. You call in favor from a friend and they do it, but then afterwards you learn that they don't want to. Regardless of how you respond, how would this most likely make you feel internally? I will feel they do it, but I would feel informed. Hello, I'm currently taking quiz of what Pokemon type I am, and we have 7 questions left, so we are almost there. You're at all-you-can-eat buffet that's been paid by someone else. What are you most likely to do with the situation? I eat all that I can. You've been sucked into a drawn-out argument with a family member and they're not letting it go. Which is more likely to last thing that you're doing before you just walk away from them? I would just, whatever. Like, I don't want to fight with my family members, so I would be like, yeah, okay, sure. Talking in a very measured, cold way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was about to say, like, it's all you can eat. Like, if you're paying for me, then I'm just gonna eat. You know what I mean? Like, what else? If it's like something that you like a la carte, I would just eat like less than usual because someone is going to pay for it. But if it's like a no, you can eat, then I'm just going to eat as much as I can. It's all you can eat. You have an art form that you love, but you feel like it's too niche to a viable career. What would you most likely do with this art form? Enjoy it. Thinking about getting paid would ruin the fun. You're out with a friend in public and some jerk is directly harassing them. How are you most likely to react to this? I would ignore her answer. Okay, you know what? Okay, I would say it calmly. I would not be aggressive, but I will be like, hey, stop. You just moved to a new town and you don't really know anyone yet. How would you most likely go about making friends? I don't really care. Just let new friendships happen, whatever, exactly. You're leaving the grocery store on a busy day. On your way out, you notice an empty shopping cart is blocking otherwise free parking space. I don't care. Not my problem. Someone you live with is going through a bad breakup and you know about it because you can hear them in their room. They're having a line report. What is my most likely response? I will ask them when I can. And then like try to, I don't know, give food or something. I will ask them directly. You know why? To be fair, because I don't really care about their... Listen, if someone is fighting and and I live with them. The reason why I ask them why is not because that I want to help them calm down. It's more like I want to know the tea. Can you please tell me? I want to know the goss. You have an okay, last question, everyone. You had an idea for an ambitious project that was exciting a month ago, but now you're realizing you might have bitten off more than you can chew. Ooh, I would just drop it, honestly. Okay, maybe the second one. It's always like, don't, if you are doing something, it's not about like making it perfect, it's just making it done. That's it. Ooh, there's a human Dax in Pokemon. Alright, let's see Pokemon. What? Okay, at least I have Steel. But I am a ground type, y'all. Okay. Ground type Pokemon are known for being tough and strong and stubborn. Okay. They typically like acting with great speed and little thought, which often leads to destruction. Whoopsie. They're highly sensitive to their surroundings and generally prefer spending their time in isolation. True. They may be standoffish, but they are good at making the most of their resources, so they really need to ask for help. True. True. Steel. Physically capable, tough, and self-sufficient. Okay? They typically have a wide skill set and consistent routines, and they rarely seem to need help from anyone. Feeding off their sense of personal power, they can often easily motivate themselves, and they tend to get lost in their work and their thoughts. They're rarely social and often seem detached, disinterested, and inscrutable. I mean, I'm grounded. I'm down to earth, y'all. Water are built to live in groups with other Pokemon. What do you mean? This is kind of like clash with each other. Like one said they're like rarely social, but the other is like built to live in groups. Blends in, mysterious, and hardy. Okay. Human Dex result. Oh wow. I mean, you can be introvert and have a friend group. That's true. Yeah. I guess that, to be fair, I kinda understand. Like, oh wait! So I have like, okay, so the first one, my monotype is, okay, if it's like a monotype, I will be ground, steel, and fairy. Wow. But if I am like a two types, steel, flying grass, water, ground, steel. That's a lot of steel. I'm sorry. Okay, guys, you know what? Perhaps I might be steel after all. Perhaps. Perhaps you guys are right. Perhaps I might be steel. Perhaps I'm really sharper than a knife, hotter than a pen. All in all, I would say this is a really good quiz. I feel like you guys, please try taking this quiz. It's called, hold on, let me show you. If you guys took this quiz, please make sure to tag me in Lethe Life or something. I don't know. Lethe, I don't know. Hashtag Lethe. I don't even know what I have. What is my hashtag even? You know what? Just hashtag Ohapuchi. If you guys are interested in taking the quiz, please take them and then screenshot them and then post them with the hashtag Ohapuchi because I would like to read yours. It's without the underscore, so it's just a hashtag Ohapuchi. That's it. No underscore. Can you link the quiz? Hold on, let me show you. There you go. Keyword ASMR. You know why is this ASMR? It's because I was given this keyboard by the Bonaparte. I don't know if you guys know this, but when it was my birthday, or I forgot what's my birthday, I think. My fans, they gave me this keyboard, which is very sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that took a long time. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for coming to the stream. I hope that, yeah, that's okay. Please take one later. I would like to read it later because I need to sleep anyway, so that's fine. All right. Ohapuchi, everyone, thank you so much for coming to the stream. This is the schedule for the next week. I will post the schedule later, so make sure to come to the stream whenever you're free, and I will see you guys. Wait, hold on, I need to see if I can rate someone. Let me check. I don't even know. Nobody's. I feel like I need more VTuber friends, man. I can never find someone who is streaming right now. Every Americans, they're asleep. Can't even find anyone to raid into. Okay, hold on a second. Time to collab? Absolutely not. Oh, you know what? Whatever. Good night, everyone. Hope you guys have a great day. Have a great night, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Ohapuchi. Bye bye. Yeah. Good night.